Hi, so today I visited UCLA and talked to a few students and filmed some buildings. I hope this video gives you a sense of the bustling and vibrant campus.
That looks like a church. It's actually based, it was at the replica of the San Ambrogio Church in Milan, Italy. The architect of the church that it's based on believes that only God can create perfection. So he purposely built 52 imperfections into the church for the 52 Sundays of the year. Powell, and this is like our big student library. This is where everyone goes to study for all those big tests. That's because we have tons of cool facilities for students inside there. We have a reading room, which is 24 hours of quiet, all sorts of cool desks set up, kind of you can have like a little cubby booth thing if you want to be completely secluded, and they have like internet access, all sorts of like cool plugs, things like that for all of your equipment. On top of that, we have the Click Lab inside of there, and the Click Lab is where you can go if you ever need to use a computer. They have printing, copying, scanning, whatever you need to do, you can do it inside of there. And there's two different labs that are set up, and they both have like over 100 different computers inside of there too. So this is a sculpture garden. We have about 70 pieces of original artwork in here. Really cool. I took art history in high school, and there's actually like artists who I studied, and they have their work right here. There's Matisse and Rodin. Really cool stuff. This is also kind of like the artsy side of campus, I'd say, because we have McGowan and Melnitz halls in the back over here, and that's the home of our theater, film, and television department. So a lot of times you'll be hanging out here and you can actually see people filming stuff, which is pretty cool. Like they'll have like crazy like sword fight scenes and things like that. So fun to catch that. Most of the time though, it's just people enjoying the scenery and taking naps and lounging out. Really awesome. Inside of McGowan and Melnitz Hall, we have two theaters. One of them is just like a regular stage theater where they have musical theater productions, things like that. And the other one's a movie theater where they actually can play any type of film ever created. Basically, all of our student housing is located on this hill right over here. It kind of looks farther than it actually is. From right here, I'd say it's about like a 10-15 minute walk, depending on how quickly you walk or not. But it's really nice having all of our housing in one location. I know at different campuses, other schools you go to, you know, you have dorms that are clear across campus from each other. You know, you have like ride your bike like 15 minutes in order to get there. But with us, it's all conveniently located right there. We actually refer to it as the hill. Common App with all the UCs. So that application comes out in October. Common App, so you can fill out that application, you click all the boxes of the schools you want to go to, and you send it to whichever UCs that you want it to. For a California resident, you have to have a 3.0 GPA, and if you're out of state, it's a 3.4 GPA. And what we do, it's like we take weighted, but it's capped. So you can have up to 8 semesters worth of AP grades, IB, things like that. Once you hit those, then we cap it there, and we're not going to take any more of those weighted points or anything like that. And we only take your grades from your sophomore and junior year. Consider freshman year to be have a transition year, you know, don't fault anybody for having funky grades then, and then your senior year grades won't be in yet. We do look at the classes from your senior year though, so they don't want to see, you know, that you like had these awesome grades, you really challenged yourself sophomore and junior year, and then you're signed up for like 3 classes your senior year, and it's like art the whole time. And then on top of that, you have to have all the right testing as well. So you have to have taken the SAT or the ACT writing, and you have to have 2 SAT 2s in different subjects.
I wouldn't say it's too big because within your department you meet so many people that you're going to be seeing all the time. So.
Yeah. I like that there are lots of people, which allow for a wide range of classes.
And do you have good relationships with your professors?
Absolutely.
Or you do?
Yeah.
So you don't find the classes too big?
No. I kind of like it they're big though.
Okay.
I actually love the size. I've gotten pretty involved in different campus organizations, which has really made the campus a lot smaller for me. I consider myself like an outgoing person, so I haven't really felt daunted by the size or felt overwhelmed or felt like I'm just a number or anything, so I really like the size.
What about the class size? Are your classes big or small? Or The majority of them are pretty big, especially if you're in the science. Everything is like a big lecture hall. But if you have a smaller class size, it would mostly be like English, which is like 12 to 20 students.
A seminar class on average in the English department is about 15 people, and a lecture is on average 45 to 60, but there are really big lectures in the science departments that are like 300 people, and some of the English classes, like the Shakespeare class, can be like 120 people.
Okay, and do you ever find difficulty getting your classes, or you can always...
Sometimes you feel a little pressured, like you're not going to get the classes because you can only register for your first 2 classes in the first pass. So, like, you kind of just have to relax a little bit because everyone else is in the same boat as you, so then you're going to get that 3rd class eventually, and a lot of professors are understanding, so if you're on the wait list, they'll probably add you.
Early on for the lower division classes, they're about 100 or so, and I mean, it's not too bad. And then I'm taking upper divisions now, and they're about 19. Okay. So it's pretty nice.
Actually, the 3 classes that I'm in this quarter are only 20 students a class, so really it just depends on what you seek out as a student. Sometimes I do like larger classes just so that I can kind of sit in the back and not be called on or be held accountable to what I've done for the class. And other times I really do value the discussion-based section, so it's really what you seek out, but I'm definitely enjoying the smaller classes even on the sociology. Absolutely. There's over 800 recognized student groups on campus, so pretty much anything that you can even imagine, there's something for everyone. So
I mean, they're crowded, but it's great. I mean, you get to meet a lot of people really quickly. I mean, there are 90 people on my floor.
Do you have good relationships with your professors, or?
I wouldn't say I've developed a lot of relationships with my professors, but I've encountered mostly friendly professors who you can make a relationship with.
And are your friends happy here? Do they think they made the right choice in coming here?
Yeah, I know, like, everyone that came here, it was their first choice to go here, and most people seem happy, especially with the social activities.
Well, our office does everything from classroom openings to commencement, concerts, jazz reggae, festival of books, to we organize and manage the events on campus.
The student life here, I mean, everyone's just so into UCLA, always repping Bruins, especially during our fight against USC.
We have awesome professors. It's great exposure, very intense analysis of whatever you're studying.
Life. And what type of student do you think would go here?
The ones that love the sun, because it's really hot down here.
I hope this video was helpful in giving you a sense of UCLA. Feel free to make your own videos and put them on YouTube and list them under RealCollege. Thanks, good luck.